All right, and welcome. I'm gonna tell y'all what it did to me. All right, thank you guys so much for coming in. It took me a minute. StreamYard was sending me all of this crazy shit, but welcome you guys. It's good to see y'all. I'm looking in the chat and I'm seeing Shaquilla Dixon. Welcome, Christopher W. Okay, Pink Booty. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. And Benzone. Okay, okay. Benzone and Mickey Evans. What's cracking? What's cracking? True do, true that, true do that, that. Okay. But welcome. I'm not gonna keep you guys, but I've been watching. I've been watching the streets, you guys. So I've been around. I'm not gonna say too much, but If you're maintaining, like, I guess what we call YouTube ships, and you're sincere about it, right? And you're maintaining that, or these parasocial relationships, we call them. Um, it's some things you can't just claim to yourself. Like, you can't just wrap it up to, well, it's my business. Some businesses that you have of yours, it's not your own. It's like a shared business. And it might be advantageous to get in front of those things if you want to maintain a healthy relationship. You can't keep everything. You might want to get in front of some things that can later haunt you uh, and make you look like all types of crazy or all types of bad. You know. Let me look towards the chat. Let's see. All right. I'm not seeing any new people. So let's get it. This is what I have for you guys. Well, yeah, you guys are around. You guys are the viewers. But really, this came from a question about something that I spoke to. So I'm going to speak to it more in depth. But I felt like the first time was sufficient. I really did. So I guess I feel like I'm being borderline gaslit. But I'm going to do this because I don't mind repeating it. But I kind of felt like the first time that I mentioned it, I was clear and concise. Um, so let's get it. This time I'm going to bring you guys into it. This has come up. Oh yeah, this is related to commentary, you guys, and the Bible. Okay, so yeah, and some people had it was other people too. But take a look at this, guys. Well, not this here, but just take a look at this. This will be a compilation that I just grabbed and collected or lifted or gathered or whatever of these heterosexual effeminate men. So take a look, you guys.
Metro once stands for metrosexual, and I feel it's a pretty apt description for well-groomed, effeminate males. I have a good friend who is feminine and straight AF. And I'm one of them. Personally, I try to hide it because I worry about women finding my emotional nature unattractive or immature.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm a straight guy, yet I can act feminine a lot in fact, I pretty much am quite feminine in my personality and the way I do things and the way I act and whatnot, and just the things that I like.
I'm not sure I'm the only one feeling like this, but it seems to be like a lot of issues that dudes have with men that are kind of like feminine mentally, right? Because when you think about me, I have like this high voice, well, higher than most people my age with my skin complexion, and I tend to get more emotional with whoever my partner is, and I just I don't know, I just get invested more, and like I'm open about like how I'm feeling, and I'm like comfortable. I don't know. It's just like, and a lot of people try to like diminish that, especially like other dudes, because it's just like, I don't know. I've been called fruity so many times, which I guess they don't know what fruity means, but it's just like I've always been comfortable with the fact that I'm straight, but it seems like people try to convince you that you're something else because you're not like them. Cause just like,
this is Merrin. She fell in love with James.
I'm a masculine presenting woman.
And I'm a feminine presenting straight man. I guess people perceive
should not have a gender. I'm a straight guy that just wears a skirt and high heels. It doesn't change my sexual orientation. Through the years.
Okay, so there you have it. That's only visual aid, you guys, just for and these people will be representatives of what I'm going to speak about. But what I'm speaking about are non-homosexual people who are effeminate. Okay, these people they live and experience an effeminate existence. They identify as effeminate, and a lot of them are very much in touch with it. So I'm not talking about those people who have feminine traits who may not be in touch with it. So it's not anyone that will sit down and have a conversation with you about it. Okay, they may be pissed the fuck off if you brought it up, but not with the examples that I lended. Okay, so are we clear, you guys, that in this world that we live in, that every male that's effeminate is not a homosexual male? Like that you have numbers and people outside of that. Are we clear on that? Let me look towards the chat. Okay, so here it is again, you guys. And I was clear the first time. I know it was very concise, very surgical with my language and what it was that I was saying. So Five Babe had a live. Okay, she did a live and she spoke about the Bible. I had when I went live and I spoke about it, I said I only seen about 30 minutes of it. Well, it wasn't until I prepared for this actual live that I realized I saw a little bit more than 30 minutes. It was about 50 minutes. So I seen about 50 minutes of it. In the 50 minutes that she was there, she had mentioned a verse in the Bibles. And I'm talking about, so this is like around in the 40s. If you guys want to look it up yourself and see if everything that I say in this live is a match to what she actually said, please do that. I urge you to do that. Yeah, because I speak truth. So yeah, and I don't try to trick you guys, you know. And when I say I'm unbiased, like I'm actually being unbiased, I don't say that and then do a trickaroo thing and then become biased, like blindly, like underneath your eyes. That doesn't happen. Okay, when I'm biased, I'm saying I'm biased. Okay, I know what my biases are pretty much, unless you're talking about an implicit bias that you may be, that I'm not be. So let's get it. So she mentioned Corinthians, verse 6:9, Corinthians, and she put that on the screen. She highlighted that on the screen. In that verse in Corinthians, it said, "Nor effeminate." From that point, she said, okay, let's go to Google and let's look up with the feminine and let's see what effeminate says. And so I had to go and get the actual dictionary definition that she put on the screen, and it says here. If you guys can see it, take a look at it. So y'all see what that reads. That's the actual one that she put up. Okay. Sorry for the blurriness. You guys can get more clarity if you look at the actual video that because she still has it up. She has not taken it down. So that was the verbatim, the actual dictionary definition that she put up. From there, while it was up, she began associating it, and this is what she said. I didn't say it. See, y'all see it yourselves. The dictionary says it. And I'm thinking like, okay, the dictionary says what? And then she said, and y'all know, she said, and y'all know somebody's going to come around and say that I put something to it, or that's not what it says. So there's that whole preemptive thing. But there's somebody will be a smart, honest person, and it will most likely be me. So, and then in that same breath, she said it says gay, and it actually never did. She said gay, and it was nothing there to mention gay because we all know that the term effeminate, even though like it mentions a male, I guess, doing things as females do, we all know that the term effeminate is not sexual orientated specific. Like we all know that that would apply. I guess that definition of effeminate would apply to any effeminate male, regardless to their sexual orientation. She made it out to mean homosexuality when it wasn't there. So that was her bias. I suspect that's a bias, but whether it was a bias or not, it was false. It was false. So she spoke in error. That's fallacious. It was not in that definition. Let me play the definition and allow you guys to see the definition that she put up again. And she said that the definition of effeminate, that somehow like in that definition there's something there that's synonymous to homosexuality, which it isn't. So here it goes again. You know, this is real facts and this is real unbiased shit. No trickaroo shit, and not me jumping to any or leaping to any conclusions without showing y'all my word. In order for someone to squeeze homosexuality out of it, you have to show your word. Okay, what words are you looking at that you're equating with homosexuality that you see in there? Because what we see is effeminate, and we know that can be applied to bisexual men. We know that can be applied to heterosexual men. So let's get it. Yes, thank you so much, Christopher. I'm actually looking as I'm working behind, you know, with the video. I'm actually looking at the chat, and yes, that is the quote, and it was the nor effeminate part. And when she got there, she was like, "Okay, let's go to Google and let's look up effeminate." And I guess that, well, not I guess that was the actual definition that I got that she used. So, and then from there, from reading the definition of effeminate, she was like, see, so I didn't say it, but you guys see that it says homosexuals there. And it didn't. It never did. So, and I heard a lot of people. So I don't know which portion they was talking about, but she received a lot of congrats and accolades for that one. And a lot of the word that I heard was powerful. I don't know how you get that in error. I don't know how you get that, but if that address was powerful, then this live has to be very powerful because one, I haven't given my opinion, and everything that I said, everything that I said is a fact and can be verified. So I haven't even really given my opinion in this address. Two, no biases whatsoever came in, and three, I didn't bastardize or alter a definition to mean what I wanted to say. Definitions are very stubborn things. Words, a lot of time, facts are very stubborn things, you know. So everything doesn't have like this wiggle room, like for us to make it what we want it to say. And I just had to, and I shouldn't have to have compiled that, but I just showed you guys heterosexual straight men who are feminine. And if you guys believe the term feminine, I'm sorry, the term effeminate is restricted to sexuality, like homosexuals and homosexuals only. You guys have to show that. You can't just say, "Oh, I believe it does," because in my mind it does. Like you have to show, like, we're in the definition that's contained, and if you can't show it, it's because you put it there. So this is real powerful. I ain't talking about the fake shit, like, you know, like if someone's popular and like they do an address or whatever, and you guys treat it like it's a sermon or like it's something that edified you or gave you tools in life and something like that, but it's all false and in error, and you guys say, hey, that shit was powerful. But this is real power because truth is the only thing that's most powerful. You know, truth is the only thing that's superior. I've been saying that for years, you know, and that's probably why some people say God is truth. You know, the people that say, you know, when they use the romantic terms and God is love, but they also make a point to say God is truth. But but that's the only thing that's powerful to me, like actual truth, like non-biased. So I'm gonna pick myself up. I have to be my best advocate, because people yeah, like they'll do it with people who are in error, but I would never even come to hear that, you know. But thank you guys so much for being factual and objective, and this unbiased presentation of what it was that I've shown you guys, all using laws of logic, and video, okay, and video. So, and you guys saw the address, and I had to do that because someone had tried to switch it up and act like they didn't understand me, and they was mentioning pronouns. No, my address to her didn't sit on pronouns. I think they mixing up a different story, but no, it was nothing about pronouns. It was about the fact that what she did was fallacious as hell, you know. So no, and yeah, like she misspoke. That was a big misstep there, to suggest that the term effeminate is restricted or limited to sexuality. I'm sorry, and that sexuality is homosexuals. No, like any male could be effeminate. You know what I mean? If they chose to. That's what I'm talking about. And we see that, you know, but that's always been a thing. I don't know why people need visual aid for it. I feel like people are being intellectually dishonest. You know, if I'm right, I'm right. You know, but the question is, will you tell me? You know, and you say that you know, it's a principle of yours. You know, like that truth is a principle of yours. If that's the case, then this should not ruffle any feathers, because that's all I spoke here. But thank you guys so much. I'm about to bail out. I would want for you guys to please like the video, if you are so kind to do that. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Oh, I'm missing Claudia. I'm seeing Claudia came in. Okay, Claudia, I was gone. Oh, and I'm seeing Muffy Dog. Okay. Yeah. And I'm seeing Michelle's daughter. Damn, I was running my mouth. Okay, so that, yeah. How are you guys? All right, I'm gonna catch you guys around the streets. I've been kind of watching what's been going on, but yeah, like on this channel, people are gonna learn. Like the truth here is so blunt. Sometimes it comes that way. It comes so blunt that you could smoke it. So blunt you can smoke it. Let's get it. Let me find some music and get off here. Yeah. Like I'm like, no, I know what I said. Like I was clear the first time though. So yeah, that was a mistake on her part. No doubt. All right.